So hey guys, hi. First and foremost, welcome to our YouTube channel. So if you see, we do a lot of things every day. We use a lot of devices every day. So if you let it be a simple electrical device or an electronic device or a mechanical device. So if you see its design will be for a specific function, the function for which it is used. So behind its design, there's a simple physics or a simple science involved, which we don't understand or ignore. So we are going to take such things here, and we are going to explain it in a simpler way to make you guys understand. So this is all about this playlist, and this me Sanish. Welcome to my show. So this is the first episode of our show, and I was thinking like I should upload some good content to make it attractive or make it interesting. I was lying down in my room a few days back, and I was noticing this strange thing happening. Between a ceiling fan and a table fan. I have a table fan as well as a ceiling fan. If you notice, the blades of the ceiling fan will rotate in anti-clockwise direction, whereas the blades of the table fan will rotate in clockwise direction. And I was like, why is this happening? And I searched something, and I found what is happening inside a ceiling fan and a table fan. In the next few minutes, I'll try to explain the things which happen inside a ceiling fan and a table fan, and why a ceiling fan rotates in anti-clockwise direction, whereas a table fan rotates in clockwise direction. What does a ceiling fan and a table fan use? Will both use an electrical device known as a motor. To say about motor is a simple electrical device which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. This motor has two components, namely a stator and a rotor. This stator, as the name suggests, is a stationary component, and this rotor is a rotating component. Now, when you apply electric current to the motor, the stator produces a flux which in turn rotates the rotor. This is what happens inside almost every motor. The type of motor used in almost every ceiling fan is a single phase induction motor. The motor inside a ceiling fan also has a rotor and a stator. The rotor part of the motor inside a ceiling fan is the pipe-like structure or the shaft which we connect with the ceiling. The stator inside the motor of a ceiling fan is the base which it has. Now, in which we are going to connect the blades of the ceiling fan. Now, what happens is we are arresting the motion of the rotor. In general, if you supply an electric current to any motor, the rotor of the motor will rotate in clockwise direction. This is what happens in almost every motor. So now, since we are arresting the motion of the rotor of a ceiling fan, the stator begins to rotate in an opposite direction. We can relate this with a law, which is Isaac Newton's third law, which states that every action has an equivalent and opposite reaction. So the action which we do here is arresting the motion of the rotor. So the reaction which we get is the rotation of the stator, the two in the opposite direction, which is anti-clockwise direction. This is what happens in ceiling fan. Now, if we consider a table fan, the stator of the table fan is inside the cylindrical mold of plastic which is present in a table fan, and the rotor of the table fan is the shaft which is provided in a table fan. Now we are going to connect the blades of a table fan in this rotor itself. So when we apply electric current, normally the rotor will rotate in clockwise direction, so as the blades will rotate in clockwise direction. This is what happens in a table fan. So now if you if you see in some fans, there will be a direction reverse switch. And now let us see how it works. This direction reverse switch, when you change its direction to the other side, it will make your fan spin in the clockwise direction. So before going into that, we should see a component named as capacitor. A capacitor can be simply explained as a charge storing device. This is present inside almost every motor to make the motor run efficiently. So now what happens is, when you switch this button or the switch to the opposite direction, the polarity of the capacitor gets reversed, and it will make your rotor to spin in anti-clockwise direction. Now, since this rotor, which is connected with the ceiling, tries to spin in anti-clockwise direction and its motion gets arrested, the stator will obviously rotate in clockwise direction. So this is what happens if you push this direction reverse switch in your fan. If the direction control switch is in its normal position, your fan is going to spin in anti-clockwise direction, giving you the normal breeze which you will get when you turn on your fan. Now, if this direction control switch is moved to the other position, the air inside the room gets sucked up, and it is let out to the upper surface of your ceiling, making your room warmer. So this is used in places where there are too extreme climatic conditions. So that is all about this week. Hope everyone has understood why a ceiling fan rotates in anti-clockwise direction, whereas a table fan rotates in clockwise direction. So please do leave your comments below in the comment section. Let it be your suggestions or opinions or any kind of thing. So with which we can enhance our script, or we can work a little bit more. We can make this even more interesting in our upcoming session. So your comments do matter for us. So please keep supporting. Now we'll meet next week. Until then, bye bye from Sanish.